Thank you, Scott. Thank you to all the organizers and to you, the audience, for being here tonight. So, Scott, I won't read from that one.
Sorry, we are spoiled.
I will read from Against White, and I will read some new unpublished things. Poets always want to read the new and unpublished things. Of course, audiences appreciate the things that are published. Colors lucid, then meaning, now written timeful, thought and afterward, to pressure, contexts, texture, seamless is one. Suggested use. Placed in speed, according, affording, a chosen systematic vocabulary for syllabic intensity. Individuality is quickly sensed. Shall we say intelligence? Cooperation enhanced, besides having rendered, haphazard, and another almost more music. If is opened, it is made. Word hour, this result. Recognition, the difference of its known character. In alphabetic order, toward our letters. The reader acts, in theory, clear. Distinction makes delivery. Performing you will limit. Own capacity to. Extravagance is our credit system. Form of as from. Other outnumbered. Copy of answer, often revealed. First draft, nothing else. Its brevity in wish. Explanation, personal. Space as formal document. One or even. Two ors spell. Branches, inexact phrasing. Consequence drawn on. Over may open. Own name, same time. Fraction of a year. Or callings, pronunciation. Increasing paragraph systems. Upon information. The day a monkey is destined to die, all trees get slippery. Swahili aphorism. It's lovely when you have a nice big book published, but it doesn't always make it easy to work with a Mac. Okay, language to cover away. Where addition is an edition's framing, quotations aside, question. Eternal rest is a few clicks away, and magnets are still up on a movable wall, entrance as treatment, differently open to what's in front of the viewer, direction or directionality, polyvocal participation amounts so this, readiness to arrive. Tilting right in active resin. Is life like this, if a word not in as such? The lie that tells the truth, images vocabulary this, the making of a story, recognition, profile, narrative design, lifespan, what we're made of, the artful edit, each when that now was, off the page, becomes in stance, ordinary genius, the tense variables, the poet's companion, extensive, modulated, angles of ascent, impression defers us, American hybrid, pigmented or juxtaposed, language for a new century, hastuludes. What's at the end of everything? Tracking number 418627108694. Select time format 12 hours. Date time, activity, location. March 21, 2011, 12:10 p.m. Shipment information sent. Cryptographers call the original the plain text, but we will simply call it the message. March 21, 2011, 3:05 p.m. picked up. MISSISSAUGAON. This is a subtle and historically important variation of the previous transposition method. March 21, 2011, 6:22 p.m. in transit. MISSISSAUGAON. Any five-letter word with no two letters alike can serve as the key. March 21, 2011, 8:01 p.m. left origin facility. MISSISSAUGAON. The advantage of this method is that it does not use simple and regular paths which could be guessed by a clever enemy who might intercept, as cryptographers like to say, the ciphertext. March 21, 2011, 9:03 p.m. in transit. MISSISSAUGAON. Polybius was an ancient Greek writer who first proposed a method of substituting different two-digit numbers for each letter. March 21, 2011, 10:03 p.m. in transit. MISSISSAUGAON. Although you run the risk of losing the alphabet keys, random substitution ciphers are harder to crack than ciphers based on a simple system. March 21, 2011, 11:11 p.m. arrived at FedEx location MEMPHISTN. If a cryptogram has 30 or more letters, it is almost certain to have only one solution. But if it has 20 or fewer letters, it is usually possible to find more than one solution. March 22, 2011, 12:23 a.m. International Shipment Release MEMPHISTN. If you choose up and left, I love you is typed like this: 809 F3697. March 22, 2011, 4:08 a.m. departed FedEx location MEMPHISTN. The ciphertext for send, therefore, is FXXT. March 22, 2011, 6:54 a.m. at destination sort facility CHEEKTOWAGANY. Slanting vertical and horizontal lines of letters makes the scrambling more difficult. March 22, 2011, 7:27 a.m. at local FedEx facility CHEEKTOWAGANY. The rod acts as a cylindrical lens, turning each letter upside down and simultaneously creating a mirror image. March 22, 2011, 8:27 a.m. on FedEx vehicle for delivery CHEEKTOWAGANY. From now on, all sorts of pictures could be sent to convey more complicated information. March 22, 2011, 9:08 a.m. delivered. BUFFALONY. Don't answer. How a new passport traveled from one country to part of another the bearer has never been to, and the expiring passport was cancelled the day before the bearer applied for a new one, or when 10 March replaces 11 March 2011, and identity goes through Memphis Red Eye. The final poem in this book, Tai Ping, is written in scriptio continua. In other words, there are no spaces between the words or the letters. And this creates, and this goes back to Roman times, and it creates a very strange reading experience on the page. So I'm going to read just an excerpt from this, and what you are hearing would not be what you would experience on the page if you were reading along. Who invented it and when? Algeria, Botswana, Burundi, Cameroon, Zaire, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya, Malawi, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, Sudan, Tanzania, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Zambia. All right anywhere, byproduct, anytime, anybody, worldwide, every day, everywhere, well known, no one, nowhere, follow up. Zigzag yearly, X-rays window, vivify future, tattoo sister, rumors, quirks, poplin, oblong, nonage, maxim, lilies, kicker, jalopy, idioms, hyphen, goggle, fluffs, events, divide, clutch, bubble, appear. Jack Palevi of Iraq found 2 big azure boxes of marijuana. Jovial chemist Grubb quickly froze a mixture of brown powder. High Quivig will systematize complex jobs and jack up profits. Marvin quickly packed the box with 5 dozen jugs from Iraq. Many extra quick flights to Brazil uncovered perfect jewels. Letters light and dark impressions, double letters, reversing, words of insertion or omission, letters blurred, capitals raised. Her mother, who is in Paris, telephoned me. Will you, Mr. Hampson, write the letter? He said, I am leaving for London tomorrow. Many are called, but few are chosen. Ted shaved quickly, for he was late. After semicolon, you must study, or you may fail. After a sentence, I can do it. Can you show me? Before or after an apostrophe, I borrowed my friend's overcoat. The gay 90s, the 9th century, admire, admirable, desire, desirable. Meet me at 7 o'clock tonight. All right. Lastly, film 2 nights are not 2 sisters. Really existing to put into action, loveliness, setting fire to places, a reason offered, controversy, to increase fruit time, concurrence, the West sets, exact limitation, motive, a corrupt dialect, capable of admitting to go beyond, more than enough, series following in order, repetition, rehearsal, discourse addressed to the passions, decisive, inclination upwards, gardening, secret unknown, amusement, diversion, something growing out of another, hindrance, a combination of circumstances, to happen, accidental event, productive of effects, skilled in any art or science, excessive, to draw a conclusion, distrust, furniture attached to a house, representing something else, a bending, modulation of the voice, flowing into one another, plenty, beyond necessity, having a tendency to fly from the center, luster, the act of melting, to intimate, a case denoting possession, elegant in manners, departure out of, custom, existing in, concurrence of circumstances, to glide away, declaration, the art of choosing, to abandon, talkativeness, an introduction that has been washed down a river, authority to be left, pressing necessity, proportionable to each other, changing of place, elevation, mixed of various kinds, coming by starts, at a distance, reciprocal, growing, exposed, a vocabulary, mode of utterance, sweet scent, eloquence, to recall, a painting, something to fill up, manifold, arrangement, easily carried, rumor, yielding to pressure, to cross out, credit, character, swift, ruling, breach, pleasing to taste, connected with science, contribution to any undertaking, writing on the outside, the point where lines cut each other, to set aside, succeeding in part, event, a discourse, instrumentally useful, space between things, incapable of separation, watchful on every side, curved, winding, restoring, to determine beforehand that which compresses, information, command, nearness, outward show, holding fast, woven together, twists out of form, the region a little book, equal in value, bending outward, a chance, crosswise, shift, to confute, sound of the mouth, a rolling about, to fall into new hands, turn, a rotation, acting by choice, to dedicate, voice given, an instrument, to read. Thank you very much.